and welcome back to our channel. So we are making another repair, this time a Huawei P40 Lite. By the way, don't forget to subscribe the channel, put a like to help us to make more videos, and okay, let's go. So this is a P40 Lite that I previously removed the back, you know. This screen is totally cracked and we are about to replace the same. I can see with this new display that it's all good, and okay, let's start to move to the next step. Power off. Okay, yes, it's good. This is very good. Okay, disconnect the battery. This is mandatory. And okay. We're going to preheat. This original Huawei display, okay? Brand new, out of the box. So let's wait a little bit. Okay, I think I could use the heat gun, but I will not do it. Okay, this time I will not do it. Okay, let's wait a little more. By the way, let's remove the, this is normal, okay? I think it's normal because okay, let's hope that the screen is easy to remove. Okay, I will try a little more faster than this. No, I'm afraid I cannot do it because our UPS, it's buzzing. It's buzzing. Okay. We have to wait. Okay. I will tell you a story, by the way. um, for those that work in this kind of job, it's you have to pay attention to the repairs that you do, to the budgets, to the customers. Sometimes you're gonna be surprised because I have a policy. I always choose the best to the customer, okay? Even that the price can rise up a little bit more, but it's quality. It's you are selling one thing that you trust on your product. It's the best that you can do. I mean, it's the best solution to adopt, the best solution to the customer. You always have to think twice. Or you're going to sell one thing that doesn't have any kind of quality and can give you some headaches, okay? Or you can bet on the, just like this. This is a original display, okay? Out of the box. It has some quality. And you have to think twice sometimes. When we opened the shop a couple years ago, we tried to bet on the display repairs, adopting a policy to buy cheaper with less quality, but that can fix to the major of the customers. It was a mistake because the customer, the client always has right, and we couldn't avoid the right now I'm trying to remove the battery. It's careful, okay? Okay, continuing our conversation. The components that you buy, the components will give you a lesson that you can learn sooner or later, okay? But sometimes it's not the best thing to adopt, buying cheap to make cheaper works, okay? Don't do that, or you're going to ruin your name on the market without necessity, okay? You don't need that. You don't need to lose. If you are a good professional, you don't need to lose your quality and your name on outside, because it's very important. It's very important to your customers trust you and trust on your product and on your choices. When you choose a component, you have to make sure. We always do this. I always say that I do the repairs just like if I was repairing anything for me, okay? If I want the best for me, I have to give the best to the customers, right? Okay. This is one lesson, important lesson. Okay, let's try to remove this. You always have to, I advise to use gloves, especially on these cases, okay? Because this is glass. This is glass, my friends. And the glass, it's not easy, okay? You can, through your skin to your flesh, and giving you some real pains. nasty paints that can be avoided by using the correct protection. Okay, safety first, don't forget, safety first. Okay, this is the old display. Let's clean our desk a little bit and to continue our job on security. Okay, I'm gonna put this on this old bag. Okay, and right now we are about to let's clean this. You can see the small pieces of glass on the table. You have to be very careful. Believe me, I already suffer with this. I don't need to suffer anymore. I learn at with my own lessons. Okay, right now we're about to clean the boards, the borders, I mean. It's very important to remove the old glue, or else you're not gonna have success on the repairs, because the display will separate, and sometimes it will separate from the frame, this frame that we are preparing to the new display. Okay, I'm gonna take a little more small than this, okay, or more larger. Let's try this. Good, this is better. Yes. You can do this with a screw, but don't be too aggressive. Be gentle. So, by the way, with that kind of conversation about the components that you choose, it has some, there is some things that you can solve one problem with one thing, that is the quality of your components, and the other problem that you are going to have is the customer complaining about the price that he's going to pay. And there is where you get in and try to, you have always to talk with the customer. It's very important, because you spend some money on your materials, on your kind of components, on your tools to make the job, on you eat, you drink, you drive to your work, you go home, you have to pay the bills, you have to pay your rent, all the stuff that you have to pay. It's your compromises with the state, okay? And you have to get money to pay the bills. So if you, for some reason, sometimes the customer says that the price is too high, it's not too high. It's exclusivity. It's what you are choosing to offer to the customer. Okay, it's a good solution to the problem that he faces. It's the best solution. You have to try to the best you can to explain to the customer that he's made making the best choice to solve his problem. So simple as that, okay? So why sometimes you get frustrated and okay, this is not working for me because nobody give me the no one. Sometimes we think about that. No, and anybody gives recognize my work, okay? And when you start to thinking that, don't do it. Just eliminate that thought and begin to build another kind of thought that is exactly what I told you before. You are offering the best solution to your customer, and you are making the best that you can to do the job with professionalism. Of course, if you are a professional, you have to think like that and be like that. It's very important. Okay, almost done. And don't worry about the other repair shops, or if the guy on the other street, a customer, comes to you and tell you that that the price is too high and the other guy on the other street are making prices lower than yours. Don't worry about that. I have seen too much jobs made in a way that I couldn't imagine, and that is those kind of jobs that give us credits to continuing, okay? Because all day and all weeks we are facing a new phenomenon, that is the client choose the cheaper solution. He came to our shop and asked a budget. We give the budget. The customer goes to further. It's free to go to the other shops, asks for budgets also. He goes and okay, it's more cheaper in the next shop, and he doesn't understand that sometimes where he going to make the job, some things are going to be missing, and some steps, and that's the difference between a professional that choose to make the job well done with time, patience, and making things with 100% attention and focus on the problem. Then that's a shop that is more worried about making a number of repairs. If I can do 100 repairs, 100 for example, in one day, I don't care if the customer is going to be frustrated if the repair goes wrong. And the majority of the shops in these days are adopting that kind of solution. It's not good, but it's not good for them, but it's good for me, okay? So what the heck, they can continue to work in that way, and I will continue working my way. Let's see. I've seen a lot of things Since even one thing that the repair more bizarre that I have in the shop was a power button. They replaced the screen and all the frame and forgot to switch the old power button to the next new frame, okay? And my god, when I opened the device, okay, I will not say anything, but when you want the cheapest, you can sometimes get not too much luck. Okay, let's continue with our repair. Let's this is the little net that is allocated close to the speaker. Let's clean it because we like to clean all the pieces that we can do, make the customer happiest, make the customer more happy. I mean, I forget sometimes I beg a part about my English, but I have to practice more. Okay, this net is totally clean. It's good because the sound will flow better. Let's put the net on place. Okay, it has a certain position. Okay, this is good. So what we are going to do now is remove the excess from the edges. Oh, by the way, in our shop in Portugal, you can go online and buy your stuff, your computer, pen drive, HD, hard drives, wherever you want and wherever we have in stock. Okay, don't forget to first check with our services if we have what you want in stock. Okay, this is good. Let's clean the table again because we like to work sometimes. Okay, sometimes the customer says, "Oh, you do that in 5 minutes," and I say, "How can you say that? You know how I do it? Do you know?" I think not. That's the big dilemma. The big drama dilemma. Okay, let's do the rest. Put a little bit of glue, and don't forget, in this case, the right here, the old the old frame looks to me that suddenly no, it's good. It's good. Yes. For who wants to know, this is the B7000, the best glue to put on this kind of, to apply on this kind of jobs. And I have to make sure not to put glue Don't put too much glue, okay? And I will explain you why. Because in some situations the glue can get in on the small spaces between the LCD and the touch, and that kind of phenomenon can give some false positives to the false positive movements to the LCD, I mean the touch, and suddenly you begin to think, who is the invisible force that is dealing with my phone. Okay, let's put a little bit of double tape, double glue on here. First I have to find it. It's here. Yes. Good. Because we are not also want to fix the display on the sides, but also on the center. Okay, it's better. Let's make a good okay, very good. Let's remove this. Remove the protection, and let's try to see if the glue is on the right place. 1, 2. So let's okay. Oh, it's let's try to put this one back on place. Put this back in place right here, and okay, you can see this small piece is in place. Make a small okay. Yes, a small confusion with this net, but this is the right place. Yes, position. Yes. Oh, I forgot to remove the camera protector. Yes. Be gentle with the components, okay? Don't be too aggressive. Okay, it's done. Right now I'm going to put just a little bit of glue on this plate here, just to fix the battery. Make sure it's well fixed. Yes, very good. Okay, let's close this frame, putting the screws back in place. But we have to, there's a screw in here, it's make the things more difficult. Okay, very good, wonderful. Good. Well done. Well done, well done. Okay, so we have this bit, you know, this. This is the diagram that I made previously. As you can see and check, this is the correct position on of the screws on this frame, and okay, put this in place. Well done. And the others, this is from here and this is from there, and they're good positions. Yes. I didn't. Yes. So the screws are on back in place, and I will close this with the help of the glue one more time, because our fantastic glue, going to put on this on the back case. Okay, by the way, I removed the back case with the heat gun with controlled temperature. Okay, it's very important, don't burn the back side. I'm going to put just a little bit of glue in here just to fix this and seal it, to protect from the outside agents. I like that word, agents. Just like Agent Smith. Okay. Well done. Let's give some time to the glue. Let's make a test if it can charge properly. Okay, 400, 800, 1.4 amps. It's beautiful. And Huawei, it's done. Wow. One more repair made with safety and properly. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed the video, and until the next one, bye bye.